always, if I'm looking at the universe like that, I ask myself, are we kind of the only species on Earth that are aware of our place in the universe? Like we know that we're on a ball, and that's in the solar system, and that's in a Milky Way, and so on. Are there any? Do you think there are any other animals or species on Earth aware of this, like dolphins or something? Okay, what do you think?
It's very hard without having a conversation with them, and the language barrier does get in the way a little bit.
My
But
dolphin
if
is not that
Star
good.
Trek 4 is to be believed, they know everything.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think? Do you think a horse? My horse is also not that well. But are they aware?
I got a Ted Chiang again.
Yeah.
One of his short stories. It's a 3-pager about a specific parakeet species.
Yeah.
Near Arecibo. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that correct, but it's the huge satellite dish built into the ground.
Yeah.
The super big one that's used to listening to the universe and see if we can pick up some alien chatter. And the perspective is from the point of view of the bird. And the bird says, because the bird can talk to humans, right? They can talk human words. And some birds have apparently been around humans for a very long time. They get like 40, 50 years old, some species, and they learn quite a lot about language constructs and even mathematics from human language, right? And so the bird says it's so sad that they built this massive telescope and cut down a part of our rainforest while we're just here next to them, but they don't want to listen. Instead, they're listening to outer space. And it's a bit of a lament because the parakeet is like, I hope they'll listen to us before we also go extinct.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
It's a beautiful but very melancholic story, right?
Yeah.
That we're so busy listening to outer space and see what's there, while maybe
it's already here.
Maybe it's already here. Maybe like some other species that we want to talk to, which usually you'd think aliens, could just be living in the rainforest.
Yeah, I like that. Especially with so many kind of different animals, insects around us, I find it, and also under the sea, like fish and stuff. You know, it's an alien world already. Although I'm also very fascinated about an alien world out there on a different planet.
Maybe there the fish do talk.
Yeah, that would be funny. I'm very convinced there's something else. Like it must be like the plausibility of something living on another planet is too. It's just too big for only being one planet with something that we call life on it. There must be more.
That we call life.
That we call life as
how we define it.
Right. So always if we think about aliens and we see about these gray with big eyes, that's kind of the depiction of the aliens. Kind of us, but then gray and bigger eyes.
Bigger brains.
Yeah, maybe it's us in the future, just time travelers, and we become bald and gray and have bigger eyes. I don't know. What do you think, Kay?
I think The X-Files is a fantastic series, even if it was made in the 90s, and we should all go rewatch it. But so are there aliens? Is there life out there on other worlds? I'd say no doubt. There's that many. I mean, for example, in our galaxy alone, there's 400 billion star systems, and many of them have their own planetary systems, all with their different chemical makeups, all with their own stars, all with their own ages. And there's any number of ways, I would imagine, I'm not a biologist by trade, of getting self-replicating proteins to do a thing and let evolution take its course. Now, the different chemical makeups and all these different worlds will mean that life out there might not necessarily be how we expected to see, like little grey aliens that look kind of like us. But no doubt. And the language barrier there might be even greater than it is with dolphins here today.
Yeah.
But it's lovely to think about. And I know there's whole branches of research departments thinking of exobiology.